position for several months has been that there should not be an income tax increase for state spending until the state fundamentally reforms how it operates, including a substantial reduction in expenses. We had not before now, we had never said no to an income tax increase. We just said that can't be the first option. So got to talking with John McCormick, who's the deputy editor, and I said, we ought to have our own budget. So we've got a lot of politics.
I like math, and I like budgets. It's, some people have lives. I like math and I like budgets.
All right, let's basically start from zero. Let's say, here's the budget
There are, if you can, typically these things run they're not generally weighty enough to break a foot, but as a pile they probably could. And these are reports. This one is the report of the Governor's Taxpayer Action Board. This is a report of the Civic Committee from last May on how to fix the budget we're now finishing.
So we've got a lot of politicians saying you don't need an income tax increase. None of them had spelled out how you would do that. I said, let's do that.
So you have some of these groups get interested in how do we preserve what we're doing now. In other words, what's the best way? Gosh, we need to be spending, we need to do all these various tasks. What's the best way to do it? Then you have other people saying, are we doing the right task?
Why doesn't the government do it?
It's a difficult thing for a legislator to say we're going to have to cut spending for education this year, that you're going to have to cut Medicaid this year. And I think what we found, so we put our budget out there, and now people are taking shots at it. You see what it's like. You can see why people don't want to do that, because you set up you create a target.
It's generating comment. People are thinking they're tussling, and that's called democracy. That's what we want to happen. We want people to think and tussle and hope somebody comes up with a better idea.
I think the reaction was really strong on all sides, and I think that suggests that people are becoming more aware of the desperate situation that the state is in. They hear about California, they hear about Michigan. We're not very far behind.